Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or to my channel if you're new here. It's Victoria, and today I am back with another video. I know I haven't been super consistent lately. I've had a lot going on. Something really exciting is in the works right now, so yes, please forgive me and bear with me for the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna try my best to get back on my YouTube game because I absolutely love doing YouTube and talking to you guys. But today I'm going to be doing a question and answer because I get new questions every single day in the comment section, and I thought it'd be a little bit more fun, a little bit more personal if I just answered it in a video rather than replying to comments. So, and a lot of you guys ask the same questions, so I just thought I would put it in one video. But yeah, I am trying out a different angle and a different setup, I guess, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure about it yet. Let me know what you think if you like this. But yeah, let's get started. I asked you guys in the community post just to ask any questions that you may have, and I also have some that I get asked quite frequently that I'll also answer. So yes, that's what I'm using to participate in any of my question and answers. Be sure to check my community posts that I post sometimes, or follow me on Instagram or Nova on Instagram. I'll have it all right here. But yes, let's see what people are asking. Is it hard to have a puppy and be in school at the same time? Yes and no. Yes, because having a puppy is pretty time consuming, especially with the potty training more than anything else. I try my best to take your potty every hour or hour and a half to 2 hours, so that can be a little bit difficult right now with school, especially since it's online and I'm home, because I just constantly have to be taking breaks to take her out. But that being said, I definitely feel like she makes me happier. Nova has definitely helped with my mental health and my happiness, just in this time, but also with school. Sometimes school can be really stressful, but I get to play with her and cuddle with her, and she's so sweet. Really, I think the pros outweigh the cons, but yes, it definitely is a lot of work, so be prepared for that if you are a new puppy owner or you're thinking of getting one. How are you really? I am great. I am so happy these days. I feel like I haven't been this happy in a while. I'm feeling really good and I'm really happy. It's reading week right now for school. It's coming to the end, but I've had a nice break from school. I went to visit my boyfriend and his family because we're doing long distance, so that was nice to just have like a mini vacation, I guess. Like I said, I have something in the works at the moment that I'm really excited about. So yeah, I just feel really good. So thank you for asking. One of my most frequently asked questions, whether it be in the comment section or through DMs on Instagram and things like that, is how do I deal with puppy biting? So basically what I tell everyone when they ask about puppy biting is whenever Nova used to bite me or nibble or anything, like anytime her teeth made contact with my skin, even if it didn't hurt, I would go ow, and then I would go to deter her. She knows anytime I go she's doing something wrong, and she stops. But obviously that took time to teach her, but I just make that sound to deter her, and instead I gave her something that is okay to chew, such as her bully sticks or a chew toy or something else like that. This method also works if your puppy is chewing on something that you don't want them to, like furniture, or Nova really likes chewing on like corners of walls and things like that. But using the same method has really helped with her puppy biting. She doesn't really bite anymore unless it's by accident while we're playing. But yes, I used to do that a lot, and that seemed to really work. And whenever you give them what is okay to chew, make sure you praise them and reward them with that thing that is okay to chew, to make it very clear that this is okay, biting me is not. And if that wasn't working, then I would physically remove myself from the situation. So I would either like get up on the couch where she couldn't reach me, or if I was sitting and playing with her and she bit me, I would stand up and just like remove myself, or I'd walk away from her. And this is just showing your puppy that if they're going to bite you and play rough and you don't do something that you don't like, then you aren't going to give them the attention that they want. So yeah, that's all I did, and it really helped. So hopefully it works for you too if you haven't tried this yet. Was having a puppy more work than you thought it would be, or about the same? I would say I definitely underestimated how tedious potty training is, but it is so important to get right. So I would say I didn't expect it to be this much work and to be this difficult. Nova has her days, I've talked about potty training before, but Nova has her days where she has no accidents at all and it's fantastic, and some days where she has like 4 accidents and it's very difficult. So we are still working on that. That's really the main thing that I still struggle with to this day. It's her potty training. And that's what is really taking up a lot of my time, because I'm trying so hard to take her out and make sure she understands that if she has to potty, we're going outside. So yeah, in that aspect, it was a lot more work, or it is a lot more work than I was expecting. But as for like training and things like that, I knew going into this that I wanted to train Nova very well and that it would take time, so I really prioritized that to start early. So in that regard, it didn't seem like that much work because I knew it had to be done, if that makes sense. So yeah, I hope that kind of answered your question. Are you raising Nova by yourself or with a significant other, parents, etc.? I live with my mom right now, so my mom does help me out sometimes if I'm like busy studying for school or doing something. She will play with Nova. She absolutely adores Nova. She feeds Nova. She sometimes takes her out to potty for me, things like that. So that is a huge help. I definitely think it would be a lot more overwhelming and stressful if it was just me, but I do have my mom and my boyfriend and his family absolutely adore her. So whenever I go visit them and I bring her, like, it's really great because she always has someone to play with and it doesn't necessarily have to be me. So yeah. How long do you leave Nova alone on a daily basis? I leave her alone for like hours on end sometimes. Just like when I'm busy, she's totally fine with like playing by herself, and she naps by herself. Sometimes I put her in her crate for crate training. Sometimes she just jumps onto the couch and sleeps there by herself while I'm in the office. So she is pretty independent, but sometimes she does seek a little bit of attention, so she'll come and bring me her toy, and she's basically telling me she wants to play. And going along with this question, someone has asked, where do you keep Nova when you go out? Where are you going to keep her when you go on vacation after Corona? So whenever I have to leave her at home alone, I really only leave her for like a maximum of 2 hours at a time. And that would be in her crate, just because for me it's the safest place to keep her. It helps with her potty training as well, because if I just let her roam, she'll just pee everywhere. But if I keep her in her crate, then she knows not to potty in there and she can hold it. She'll just nap and self-soothe. So yeah, that's where I keep her if I leave the house. Or sometimes if I have to go for longer and my mom isn't home, then I try my best to drop her off at a friend's house. My best friend also has a Shorkie and they are obsessed with each other, so sometimes I drop her off there and they just play and hang out, and generally someone is always home with them. So that is really helpful and handy, so I'm really grateful about that. And as for what I'm gonna do when Corona is over and vacationing, I'm honestly not too sure. I feel like I am super attached to Nova, so it'd feel kind of weird to leave her for like a week or something. So I haven't really thought about it, to be honest, but I'm sorry, I don't have an answer. I really haven't thought about it, but I guess I would just drop her off with someone that I trust and someone that she's comfortable with, and maybe even take her with me if I can. Like if it's just a road trip, obviously I'm gonna take her with me, things like that. Yeah. How old is Nova now, and also her weight? She is 27 weeks, I'm pretty sure. 27 weeks, but if you count by like months, it's 6 months. So yes. I never know what to say, like if you just count a month as 4 weeks, but sometimes it's 5, blah blah blah. But she's 27 weeks, and the last time I weighed her, she was 6.2 pounds. But I definitely think she is slowing down in her growth. She used to be like, every time I weighed her, she would be jumping by like the pound, and now it's just like by 0.2 pounds every so often. So yeah, I definitely think she is starting to slow down and be closer to her full adult size. Does Nova have any allergies? Not that I know of. So, not that I know of. Yeah. How are you and Nova doing? We are great. Thank you so much for asking. Like I said, we just got back from vacation not too long ago. We were visiting my boyfriend and his family. They have a really nice backyard, so she was able to run around in that. It snowed a lot while we were there, and she loves snow, so that was really fun for her. And there was always someone around to be playing fetch with her or giving her some love, so I'm sure she had a blast. What breed is Nova? She is a Shorkie. This was like my top question at the very beginning. What breed is she? She is a Shorkie, so half Shih Tzu, half Yorkie. But now my most common question is puppy biting, but I've already addressed that. How did you get Nova to socialize with other dogs? My number one tip is to start as soon as possible. I think I've talked about this before in previous videos, but basically the age between 12 to 16 weeks is like prime. That's when they learn so much about the world around them and build experiences and schemas of their life and what they're afraid of and things like that. So I definitely think it's important to expose your puppy to other dogs as soon as you can. That being said, before Nova was fully vaccinated, I would carry her around the neighborhood, let her hear things, smell things, see things, all that stuff. And once she had her second round of vaccinations, it was cleared by my vet to allow her to meet other dogs that are fully vaccinated. So I started with my best friend's Shorkie, who was fully vaccinated, as well as my other friend's Chow Chow, which obviously is a really big dog. So really the main thing I would say is to start early if you can, do it often, be consistent, and expose them to many different types of dogs. That way later on, when you like take them on a walk, take them to the park, the dog park, they're not afraid and they have good experiences. Are Shorkies aggressive? I don't think it's in their temperament to be aggressive. They're just more known to be very territorial, very protective and stubborn. So yes, I don't think they're aggressive. Nova definitely is not aggressive. She's very sweet and quiet. So from personal experience, I would say no. How can I make my puppy comfortable during a long car trip? I believe I've addressed this in a video before, but definitely I think one of the main things to do if you can is try not to feed them 2 hours before you take this long car trip, just because some puppies do get car sick. Nova has only thrown up one time, so yeah, if you can cut off their food and let them fully digest, that could really help with their motion sickness. Definitely bring water. I find... Hi, you want to come up now? Miss Nova came to join the show. But yeah, I definitely suggest cutting off food 2 hours before if you can. That can really help with their tummies. Definitely bring water, and if you can, I find that some dogs that get stressed during long car rides do better if they are in like a travel crate or something like that. So maybe invest in something like that that could really help your puppy feel comfortable and safe in a moving vehicle. Those are just a couple tips I have. Hello. Aww. You want to join us for the rest of the video? How often do you give your puppy the Greenies dental treats? I didn't start giving them to her until just recently, because you're supposed to wait until your puppy is about 6 months. But she doesn't even like them, so I bought a big bag for nothing. But yeah, just follow the instructions on the back. That can really help your puppy and potentially reduce any harm that could come. But a lot of people have suggested to me a different brand of dental treats that are safe for puppies, that aren't Greenies. I think they're Dentistics, don't quote me on that, but yes. Just do your research and be careful. And going along with this question, do you brush her teeth every day as well as give her the dental treats? I try to brush her teeth every day, but sometimes it doesn't happen. But dental work is so expensive for dogs, you guys, and teeth health is directly correlated to heart health in puppies and dogs in general. So I highly recommend that you, for the bare minimum, give them a dental treat, but please do try your best to brush their teeth because it's really important. And those are all the questions that I have to answer today. Thank you to everyone who participated in this question and answer. I will definitely be filming more in the future just because I think it's a lot easier and more fun to talk to you guys on a personal level like this than just behind a screen typing. But yes, stay tuned for a super exciting announcement. I'm hoping that I can announce it to you in a couple of weeks, but I will say there's a hint in the description box. So if you can figure out what hint it is, great job. But thank you guys so much for watching if you've made it this far, and thank you so much for over 3,000 subscribers. That is truly amazing. It means so much to me that you want to support my journey here on YouTube, me and Miss Nova. If you want to see more of Nova and myself, you can follow us on Instagram. I'll have our handles somewhere on the screen here. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It also really helps me out and lets me know what you guys think. Also subscribe to my channel. I try my best to post every single Wednesday or at least every week. That is all for now. Hello? Hello? But yes, I will talk to you guys next week. Say bye-bye. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, you're getting heavier. Bye. Bye, guys. Oh, thank you.